For no cost, I was allowed to camp behind Hotel Moringa in their garden, but on one condition, that I have dinner in their restaurant. I did so and enjoyed a delicious baked fish dinner. The next morning, I went to work on the bike. This was a service I'd been visualizing for some time, trying to avoid a problem I've encountered on other journeys. In the rear caliper, the outer piston can begin to stick. When that happens, brake pads wear unevenly, performance degrades, the caliper can fail altogether. I cleaned the piston heads, applied a light coating of grease and pressed them back in. So far, so good. Then I tried to repeat the process, push the pistons out, apply grease, press them in again. But this time I pushed the inner piston out too far and air entered the line. Otherwise, the service had gone very well. But now I had a problem and no solution at Hotel Moringa. So I rode into the town of Kindia. First, a moto shop that sent me to Marco and his auto shop. Not long after, Marco and his team were working on my bicycle, a system they understood in principle, but not in its smaller, more delicate details. They inspected, tested, and improvised. For example, a small piece of paper used to guide drops of brake fluid exactly where they needed to go. About an hour later, the brake was restored. At the end of it all, I felt tremendous relief, and I had gained something else too, a community of people I otherwise never would have met. The mistake was real, but the opportunity was just as real. So I tucked that away and continued on my journey. It was approaching 6:30 when I reached a right-hand turn. Darkness was close. The sun hovered on the western horizon, a massive red orb holding the last light of the day. There was a sign, a reforestation project. I followed it. Not far beyond, in that fading light, I found a spectacular place to camp. Enviable, quiet, earned. I called it Highlands Camp.